Hey everyone, today is day 19 of my Christmas Advent calendar. Let's get into today's story. My boyfriend, 28 male, has been collecting my 24 female rent for a free house. So, you mean he's stealing from you? I've been living with my boyfriend for a year. I'm a graduate student, so I have a very minimal income, and I'm very upset about this, but my boyfriend says he was trying to do something nice. Wow, he wasn't building a future, he was building a passive income. Trying to do something nice. For who? His savings account? My boyfriend and I moved in together to a house that he found. He arranged all the landlord stuff and told me to send $1,000 a month to the landlord's bank account, aka him. This is a very normal rent for our area, but I could have probably spent less if I lived in an apartment. I have been doing so for the last year, only to find out yesterday from his mom that his parents actually own the house and they aren't charging us rent. Okay, so I guess after this came out, you broke up with him, right? And told him he owes you $12,000, right? I just can't with the audacity. Upon hearing this, I asked my boyfriend about the $13K that he has had me send to some account, and he told me that he was doing it for me as a gift to give back later so I could see how much I've saved. So basically, he committed fraud and now he's trying to slap a bow on it. Also, the fact that he's only revealing his generous plan after getting caught, how stupid he thinks you are. I'm livid. I'm not irresponsible with money, I have no debt, and I even have some savings. Over the last year, there have been things I had to miss out on because they just weren't financially feasible without this money. There have been times when I couldn't get my tires replaced, or couldn't get a new blazer to replace the threadbare one, so my boyfriend got to swoop in and save the day. The fact that he was financially abusing you and holding back your own money is wild. It always made me feel so bad that he could live just fine on his salary, not that much higher than mine, but I couldn't live well on mine. That's because you had $1,000 less than him every month. Also, he had $1,000 extra to his full salary. We don't really know if your money is really saved. Now I know it's because he was spending $1,000 less than I was every month. I don't know what to do. I feel upset and uncomfortable about the whole situation, but my boyfriend won't listen to me. First, I will figure out if that money was really saved. Honestly, I don't think he can come back from this. How you are supposed to trust him ever again? He keeps saying that this was supposed to be a surprise gift and I'm taking it the wrong way. How is that a gift to give back someone their own money? Why didn't he save up for a vacation for you guys from his own salary? That would have been a gift, not this. I don't know what to think. Am I overreacting? Girl, of course you're not overreacting. Your feelings are valid and you deserve a partner who doesn't treat your paycheck like their own personal piggy bank. And now he's manipulating you to think that you are overreacting. It's a massive red flag. Added to clarify that his parents didn't seem to know anything about this and were under the impression that neither of us was paying rent. Girl, just know, you're very young, just move on from this jackass. There are some relevant comments under this post, let's get into it. First commenter, you aren't overreacting, he broke your trust and doesn't really respect you if it's true. I'd ask for the money back now. How do you know he even still has it really? This would be relationship ending in my book. He is treating you like a child, not a partner. 100%. I'm also worried that money doesn't exist anymore. OP's answer. I asked for it yesterday and he got very angry. He said that if he gives it back while I'm mad at him, I leave him and that I owe him anyway for the time he supported me financially. I know I should pay him back some of it, but I certainly don't owe him $13K, more like $1K. You don't ask your money nicely anymore. You document everything and make sure you are safe. This isn't a talk it out situation. He took your money and he's refusing to give it back. That's not boyfriend behavior, it's financial abuse. At this point, you have to protect yourself. Lawyer, police, receipts. Second commenter. Oh no, honey, there are so many issues here. First of all, WTF are you doing just trusting your boyfriend to handle your entire living situation? You didn't ever ask to see or sign a lease. You didn't ask to know the total rent or ever want to meet the landlord yourself. You have boundary and independence issues out the wang. That being said, your boyfriend literally stole your money and lied to you. He's manipulative and psycho. Immediately ask for your money back, move out, and break up with him. OP's answer: I signed the lease and was told that the total rent was 2K per month. I didn't sit and read every single term because I trusted my boyfriend. Girl, trust is cute, but reading what you sign is cuter. But it isn't really you should have known better. So much as he weaponized your trust. But now you know, never scheme a lease. Trust, but also verify, especially if rent money is involved. After this, OP wrote a separate post where she explained her situation. She asked on this second post if she could sue her boyfriend. But basically, she just repeated the post. There were no new details. In the end, we got a short update that happened 2 weeks later. I told my ex-boyfriend I was moving out with or without the money, and he told me that if I left him, he could keep the gift for himself. Cool story. Her bank, her lawyer, his mommy, gonna love this plot twist. I told him whatever and called his mother and told her I was leaving. She asked why, and I told her the whole story. She asked me to give her a few minutes and then she would get back to me. I heard her call my ex in the other room and could hear her yelling at him through the phone. She called me back and told me to take pictures of the rooms. I sent them to her and she gave me the all clear over text. She also sent me an apology for my ex's behavior. I left and thought that was that. A few days later, I got a check in the mail for 15K from my ex's mom. Not exactly justice, because the original money was indeed probably gone. But I walked away feeling pretty good about the whole thing. Mom's reimbursement was absolutely iconic. I love that she stood up and took responsibility. Because, indeed, that money was pretty sure gone. I hope you guys enjoyed today's story. If you did, please subscribe and see you tomorrow.